Thank you. Oh, say, can you see?
Did this go as you expected?
It actually did. And actually, I thought it would be a little even more contentious, to be perfectly honest, because there's a lot of people that are passionate about their issues, and we're seeing this around the country. So it's not just here. Every town hall you find a Democrat, Republican, people are scared, they're concerned, there's issues that they're passionate about. And so, listen, let's have those conversations. It's important.
And have you had that opportunity yet? I heard you even say, listen, I'll meet with you guys afterwards if you'd like. Has that opportunity presented?
It has not. And well, it depends on who you're talking about. We've been able to talk to our healthcare partners. We've been talking, I met with Mary Grove and Annie Malone, who deal with foster and adoptive kids today. And the services that we're doing that are needed are so important. The folks with our healthcare partners, there's so many things that we need to address in this issue.
Specifically the hecklers.
Right. We have an open invitation. We can do a round table. We can sit down and have a conversation. And so that offer will stand open. And as you know, I'm never going to be hard to find. I think this job is about transparency, and I don't do anything I can't explain.
Do you feel like you're doing enough to fight President Trump's agenda?
I think it's impossible to do enough. President Trump is undermining our democracy. He is freezing federal funds and we're talking funds that were approved by Congress and signed off by a president. That's what kings do. Kings try to control the money and the resources. That's how they come into power. And so we have to do everything we can to push back, to fight back, and then we got to take the House back.
Tornado relief and where we go from here. 3 months now.
Yeah. So over 7,700 renters and owners have been approved for FEMA funds. We have opened our office as a hub for anyone who needs help. Matter of fact, we got some wins, some folks who got rejected in their applications, and we were able to help them and get them approved. And so we're going to do everything that we can to get the resources to the people who need it most. And then phase 2 is out of tragedy comes opportunity, and we have to have some serious conversations about how we rebuild North St. Louis and St. Louis as a whole.
And at the end of the day, did you accomplish here tonight what you sought out to?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that I wanted to be able to answer questions, and sometimes it was hard, especially when you get to certain questions which people are passionate about. But I'm never going to be one that is going to duck away from the tough questions. And so I dove into the Middle East problem and visited there myself twice as a member of the Armed Services. It's part of my job, and I take it seriously. I dove into FEMA. I dove into RECA so I could understand and be an expert on those things that are impacting this region. And so I was a Ferguson City Councilman. I was a county prosecutor. I don't hide from the tough stuff. So we're going to continue to work with this region, work with people, even when they disagree with us, to give them their voice. And those folks in there, we're going to take their voice back to D.C. We're going to take those messages back to D.C.
On that closing note, Cori Bush, if there's a rematch, will you come out victorious again?
I'm not going to deal in hypotheticals. Here's the thing. Every day I get up, I clock in, and I do my job. I represent this district in Washington, D.C., introducing legislation that is important and impactful to this region, and working to bring resources back here. So I'm proud of what we've been able to do. We've been able to bring resources back for our airport, which is being expanded. We've been able to bring resources to one of our largest employers, a contract that will employ people in St. Louis who are not even alive yet. That's how long what we've seen with those dollars, those resources that we've secured. So we're going to keep fighting for this region. That's what I promised to do, and that's what I'm going to continue to do.